Welcome ladies and gentlemen to a brand new playthrough of Dragon Age Origins. Now the reason why I've decided to play this now is because of the latest release of Dragon Age the Veilguard. And with that game not being received too well, I just wanted to show everybody that the Dragon Age universe is actually amazing. From some gameplay videos and reviews and just little clips of the Veilguard, it seems like a mess. And it doesn't seem anything like this game. Dragon Age Origins, in my opinion, is one of the best RPGs ever made. And I'm pretty sure even Baldur's Gate had a lot of influence from this. The game came out a long time ago, and a lot of people in the younger generation especially probably don't know anything about this game, and they probably haven't seen it or played it. And I just want to bring some light to the Dragon Age name and really show people what BioWare could have done with the Veilguard. I myself haven't played this game in over 10 years because I played this on an Xbox 360 console, and after that I had a PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation 5, and you couldn't play like backwards compatible games on those. So I've recently got myself a really good PC, and what better time to revisit Dragon Age Origins. Now, just a disclaimer, I have installed one mod pack, which is just for textures. I didn't really want any game-altering mods, like gameplay, because I want you to see what like the raw game is. I've just installed the textures because it is an old game and it would be nice to have the game look a little bit nicer. And finally, I am playing on mouse and keyboard, which I am not used to doing. I usually use a controller whenever one is available, which is pretty much all the time. But for some reason, there is no controller support for this game on Steam, so watch me suffer on the keyboard and mouse, but please be patient while I pick up how to use them. Now, without further ado, please join me in the dark and gritty world of Dragon Age Origins. And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Threndones 8:13.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn.
Oh, the music's giving me chills.
They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
I'll try not to talk over cutscenes when there's dialogue. I don't want to break the immersion too much.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed.
You know, I really get Lord of the Rings vibes from this game, and I think that's why I love it so much, because Lord of the Rings is one of my favourite franchises. Does Dragon Age the Veilguard have anything so badass? Probably
It
not.
has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
I will put subtitles on. I didn't realise the game started without them. The background you select will determine which of 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. So with this game, choices actually matter. The days where you could pick male or female. I'm not one of those dudes who plays as a woman in a game, so I'm going to go male. And I'm going to try and create myself because, I don't know, I feel like if a character looks like me, I enjoy the game a little bit more. So we've got human, elf, or dwarf. So with me, I love to play elves. I don't know why, it's probably from Lord of the Rings, but elves are just my favourite race. Probably helps that I've got pointy ears as well in real life, so I'm going to go for an elf. And unfortunately there's no added dexterity to elves, but I might play as a bow-wielding elf. Shout out to Legolas. So I am going to read out the classes as well. Warrior. Warriors are powerful fighters focusing on melee and ranged weapons to deal with their foes. They can withstand and deliver a great deal of punishment and have a strong understanding of tactics and strategy. I don't know. Nah, fuck that there. So I'm briefly going to hover over the classes just so you can pause and read what they do. So that's the warrior. That is the magi. And that is the rogue. So being a male elf rogue, I can choose 2 different backgrounds. Now I can choose a city elf. You have always lived under the heavy thumb of your human overlords, but when a local lord claiming his privilege with the bride shatters your wedding day, the simmering racial tensions explode in a rain of vengeance. Or, which is the one I might pick, is the Dalish Elf. Proud of your role as one of the few true elves, you have always assumed you would spend your life with the tribe, until a chance encounter with a relic of your people's past threatens to tear you away from everything you have ever known. I think my ideal life in a fantasy setting would be an elf living in some mystical woodlands, so I'm going to pick this. I don't know if I picked this when I played it when I was younger. I genuinely cannot remember the background and class or whatever I picked. Doesn't seem familiar, so let's go. Now, I'm not going to add me making my character. I will show you the end result, but I'm pretty sure you don't want to see me going through millions of sliders. So, cut to end of character creation. Okay, so my appearance and voice seems to be all good. I tried my best to make it look like me. Obviously, it's quite an old game, so it doesn't have too many things to help you change your character. I'm sure there's loads of mods which can add to it, but I think the one thing that's missing is the beard. Unfortunately, elves can't grow beards, so we'll just have to go without one. Okay, now we're in the attributes screen. I'm not too sure which build I want to go for, but considering I'm a rogue, probably into bows and daggers. So dexterity seems to be where I want to be, because it impacts archery, daggers, dual-wield weapons. So I'm going to go 2 dexterity. That seems like the most important. I'm going to go 2 in cunning. And maybe 1 in constitution for some more health. So this is a skill that I really think would be great for a game like this, because choices and actions do really matter in this game. And I think being able to influence other characters and NPCs and stuff that aren't in my party might make the game sway in my favour. I feel like words are just as powerful as the sword. So for now, we're going to go for that one. Here is talents. I suppose this is what we will have keybound on our action bar for combat. I'm not too sure if we can dual wield daggers and have a bow equipped. I don't know if there's like a primary and secondary weapon. So ideally, I'll probably want to go into archery, but we'll see if we can spec into both as the game progresses. I know I probably should go for something combat orientated, but I kind of want to go for deft hands, which is all about lock picking and like picking chests and doors and stuff, because I like loot. Oh, we get to pick 2. Okay. So I'm not sure if I should go for a kick or fade from view. I feel like if I'm getting attacked by multiple enemies, fade from view might be good, because then the tank can take over aggro. Yeah, we're going to go stealth. So lockpicking and stealth. So we're going to play normal difficulty. I do like a bit of a challenge, but I'm on mouse and keyboard. And this game has like a tactical mode. I know the Veilguard doesn't have this, which is one of the reasons why people were complaining. But this game has like a tactical view mode, and you can sort of pause everything on the battlefield and send like specific characters to different places. And I don't use that because I'm not a very tactical game player. I kind of just like the hack and slash or action, and I'm kind of an idiot and impatient, so I'm going to go normal. I'm not going to use the tactical mode, so it probably will be a little bit challenging for me because I'm debilitating myself by not using that.
You were born amidst the Dalish elves, noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homeland so long ago. The Dalish travel the land in tightly knit clans, struggling to maintain their half-forgotten lore in a human world that fears and despises them. You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
It's a Dalish!
And you 3 are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No? We will see about that, won't we?
Is that me?
You're just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear. Please don't hurt us.
Kill the ginger one, he will steal your soul.
It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
We've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You've stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief. What do you say, Lethalon? What should we do with him?
Lethalon? I hope you can read these options because they are quite small. I don't know whether to be evil, good, or what. I think I'm just going to act how I would act in real life. So if there's any questionable decisions, it's probably because I'm a questionable person. I would like to find out what they're doing here.
Does it matter? Hunting or banditry, we'll need to move camp if we let them live.
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen. We thought there might be,
Treasure? So you're more akin to thieves than actual bandits.
If you've been there, you should have the treasure to prove it.
But I have proof. Here, we found this just inside the entrance.
This stone has carvings.
I don't know what's going on
Is
with the
this
background.
Elvish? Written Elvish?
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though.
How do you know they're Elvish, Tamlin?
I've seen something similar on the Keeper's scrolls. And this is all you found? Why didn't you look for more?
There was a demon. It was huge with black eyes. Thank the Maker we were able to outrun it.
A demon. Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them?
So I'm going to go with kill them all. Because if they go back to humanity and say, oh my god, there's a bunch of elves in the forest. Humans in this world hate elves. So they could bring a pack of humans, an army of humans, to come and destroy my family and destroy my home. And I wouldn't be treating them any differently to how I would be treated if I stumbled into human territory. So as far as I'm concerned, they're enemies and they all deserve to die.
Yes. One could expect no less from a Shem. This will not take long. Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious.
Sounds like a good
And
idea.
if we find anything, the Keeper will want to know.
So I did have to restart the game because the texture pack I had installed completely... it made everything look weird. I don't know if you noticed in the background of that cutscene, but these ferns were brown and blocky. And so were the trees. So now, hopefully, everything will be a little bit better. Now, I know the graphics are quite shit, but, I mean, it is an old game. To unequip, drag an item from its icon on the left side of the screen back into your inventory. Remove your character's armor or clothing now. Remove my character's armor. Why? You're asking me to get naked, game? Alright, I'll just equip it again. I can understand this. For easy access to consumable items, place them in your quick bar. Is my quick bar down there? Hello? Old games for you. Alright. Okay, we're in combat. What is it? A wolf. Attack.
Very well.
What's going on? Why can I not attack? Oh no, this isn't going well at all. Hello? Why couldn't I just normally attack? I had to use my special to engage in combat. Okay. Can I not loot it? Oh, it's right click. Okay. A magic potion on a wolf. I wonder what a wolf is doing with that.
I shall do it.
Okay. As I said, I'm not used to playing with the mouse and keyboard, so it will take me a second to know what to do.
Done.
Codex updated. Ooh, what's this? A chest in the ground. Clan Shield Elm. Take. What's this chest? Come on. I'm meant to be showing the beauty of this game, not a chest in the ground. Tree stump. A new codex. Okay. I'm not going to bother reading those. I'm just going to click on them for the XP though. Elf root. So, in games, I don't really use crafting stuff unless I need to. So, any herbs or stuff I pick up, like this elf root, I'll probably look at it if I am struggling in the game, but ultimately, I don't really do crafting. Probably should, but I like to suffer.
This must be the cave. I don't recall seeing this before, do you?
No, I don't. Let's check
My
it
thoughts
out.
Exactly. With luck, we'll find something that will make us clan heroes.
Clan heroes. Gather your party and venture forth. Yes, indeed.
It looks like the Shem was telling the truth. These ruins look more human than elven.
Not spiders.
Give them the advantage.
Miss. Okay. Cannot activate stealth while in combat. But I can stagger. Sweet. Miss. Alright, good. Come on, Tamlin. Help. Whoa! Did he just do a finishing move on that? And why does a spider have 6 gold or bronze or whatever it is? I like the music. I like the ambience of this area. Okay, so we got a leather helm. I think that's a direct upgrade, as I do not have a helm. I look like such a pussy. Starting gear in RPGs, it's always funky looking, isn't it? Is this chest in the ground also?
Shall be done.
A mace. Maybe we can sell that.
Look there.
Trap detected. I see.
Get off!
Alright, come on, dude. Take aggro. No! Oh, no.
Been waiting for this. You say.
You are no match for me.
I hope I can level up to stop missing, because I'm missing a lot. I'm a blind archer.
Best be wary.
Should have gone to Specsavers.
Time for
He absolutely wrecked that. Okay, please don't stand on the trap. Maybe I shall go this way. That way seems like the main way. I do like searching every nook and cranny in these kind of games because I like loot and I do not want to miss anything. It's a trap! Alright, Admiral Akbar. At least he's taking aggro. He has a shield and I only have a bow.
It is begun.
How are you missing? He is this far from you and he's stunned. You idiot. You idiot character. Is he grabbed? My character is an R word. He cannot do the most simple tasks. Am I able to disarm this trap? Ooh, okay.
I shall do it.
Are these coffins? They look like coffins. Scout's bow. Ooh, upgrade. Oh, it's not even an upgrade, but it has rapid aim, so we'll equip that. Might as well. Might as well disarm it for the XP. Leather boots. Is that an upgrade? Requires 11 strength. Okay. Eerie. Giving me anxiety, but I like it.
I can't believe this. You recognize this
Look at the
statue,
textures
don't
on that. It's worn, but it looks vaguely familiar.
you? Back when our people lived in Arlathan, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost. This looks like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of Arlathan?
It's interesting. So much of our past is lost to us.
I'd never have guessed ancient elves might have lived here. With humans.
I've just realised you can point and click and move the camp. What? Get out of the way! As I was saying, you can point and click with the mouse, which might be nicer for me to play as. Oh my god, my guy is dead. Oh no. Can I run away? Oh no, this is really bad. Can I run away from these guys? Cannot activate stealth in combat. Oh no. Do these guys have like an unlimited tether distance? Oh. No, they're still coming. They are still... Please tell me I've lost them. Oh my god, no.
Shall be done.
Can I kill them from this range? Oh, I have a health potion. Blocked! Come on, at least kill one. Come on, come on. Yes! One is down.
Don't give them the advantage.
And he has... What a shit shot! Alright, let's use... Okay, at least I've stunned him. Can I revive my teammate? What a shit shot! No! Come on! Oh my lord! Thank you. Got a health potion back from that, and a great sword and a lyric. So what I was going to say before those skeletons rudely interrupted was, I can click with my mouse where I want to go, and I can turn the camera with the mouse also. So when I'm not in a combat scenario, it's actually a lot more comfortable just to sit back and just deal with the mouse.
What manner of beast is this?
Oh no. Let's dirty fight into that. So this enemy is a bit harder than the other one. So his name is Yellow. So hopefully I will do a bit better against this guy than the skeletons. Hell yeah. Oh no. No. Oh. I suppose that's what happens with very old games. All I'm going to say is at least it's saved there, because I would have been so unhappy. Oh no, dude, take tank, please. Thank you. Now we can sit back and chill. Please don't crash this time. What is he doing? Okay, it didn't crash this time. We can put strength to equip those boots. I don't know if that's a big deal, but why not? Health might be okay. I'll probably get 12 strength, and we'll go 17 dexterity. So this time I'll want combat training, because I actually want to get a new ability for my action bar. So I'm going to go for rapid shot. Speed wins out over power, while this mode is active, as the archer fires more rapidly but without any chance of inflicting regular critical hits. Master Archer increases the rate of fire further still. Let's do it.
The creators. What was that thing?
Health potion, mana potion, and chainmail. Now, am I able to switch? Oh wait, hold on. Swap weapon sets. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, we do have 2 daggers, and we can swap weapon sets by pressing slash. Awesome. Looks like we'll be speccing into both ranged and with the daggers there. Sarcophagus, Tevinter shield, and a Dalish leather belt. Plus 0.75 stamina regeneration in combat. We shall equip that. Okay, what's this cool looking mirror?
It is begun.
It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the writing says.
Do not touch the glass.
Not that we'd leave a fingerprint on it. See how clean it is? Not a single smudge or crack. I wonder what this writing is for. Maybe this isn't... Hey, did you see that? I think something moved inside the mirror.
Inside the mirror, let me see.
Look, don't you see it? There it is again. Can you feel that? I think it knows we're here.
No.
I just need to take a closer
No,
look.
okay. Maybe I shouldn't have enticed him.
It's showing me places.
No, don't do
I
it.
can see some kind of city. Underground. And there's a great blackness.
Get away from the mirror.
It saw me. Help! I can't look away!
I'm already making stupid decisions. Just like real life.
Can you hear me?
Oh no, there was more to the
Very
cave I
hot.
was in. I wish I'd explored a bit more. Oh well.
You're awake. You've the god's own luck, Lethaline. You're back at camp. Everyone is worried sick about you. How do you feel?
Fine, Fenarel, but a little
We
groggy.
thought you would die. The Shem who brought you here said there wasn't much hope. Seems he was wrong.
There was a human?
A Shem brought you back 2 days ago. You don't remember him?
I've been here for 2
He
days.
was a Grey Warden and appeared out of nowhere with you slung over his shoulder. You were delirious with fever. He said that he found you outside a cave in the forest, unconscious and alone. He left you here and ran off again. The Keeper's been using the old magic to heal you.
Is anyone looking for
Of course.
Tamlin?
Most of the hunters are off looking for him right now. But the Keeper wanted to talk to you as soon as you awoke. Stay here. I'll get her.
I see you are awake, Dalan. It is fortunate Duncan found you when he did. I know not what dark power held you, but it nearly bled the life from you. It was difficult even for my magic to keep you alive.
She's got cool tattoos. What happened to us?
I know only that the Grey Warden found you in front of a strange cave, sick and alone. Duncan thought there may have been darkspawn creatures inside the cave.
There were walking corpses and other strange monsters.
Walking corpses? Dark magic, but not darkspawn. I know not what the other creatures might have been. What else did you find? What is the last thing you remember?
Did Duncan mention a mirror?
A mirror. And it caused all this? I have never heard of such a thing in all the lore we have collected. I was hoping for answers when you woke, but there are only more questions. And Tamlin remains missing. He is more important than any lore in these ruins. If he is as sick as you were, his condition is grave. Duncan returned to the cave to search for darkspawn, but we cannot rely on him to look for Tamlin as well. We must go ourselves, and quickly. Do you feel well enough to show us the way, Dalan?
I am up to it, Keeper. I feel fine.
I am relieved to hear it. I am ordering the clan to pack the camp so we can go north. Take Merrill with you to the cave. Find Tamlin if you can, but do it swiftly.
The clan is leaving?
If there is any truth to what Duncan said, then Darkspawn may show up in these parts soon. We must get away from that horde, but that is not our only concern. Did you encounter any other humans out in the forest?
I'm not going to tell her that we killed them. And I'm not going to lie. So, yes, actually. Is it important?
So I feared. You have stirred up a hornet's nest, Dalan. Their village blames us for your actions.
Whoops.
As everywhere, our people are not welcome here. We have stayed too long, and we must move on, quickly.
Why do you want me to take Merrill?
Merrill knows a degree of my magic. Tamlin's chances of surviving the journey back are greater with her help. I also wish for Merrill to see this cave and mirror. She has a sense for these things, and could shed light on the nature of this illness.
Are you not interested in the ruins and the mirror?
I would be lying if I said I was not. But whatever knowledge lies in that cave is not worth our children. I send you back with hopes of finding Tamlin, and that is all.
Take Merrill to the cave and find Tamlin. I
Go
understand.
quickly, for Tamlin's life hangs in the balance.
I need more equipment before I go. Free stuff?
Master Island can help you. Go to him and ask
Hell
to see
yeah.
his stock.
I have questions about the Grey Warden.
When Tamlin's life is at stake? Oh, very well.
I thought the Grey Wardens had disappeared.
Not quite, Dalish. After they defeated the Darkspawn long ago, the Grey Warden's numbers diminished greatly over the centuries. It seems the humans have little use for them if Darkspawn aren't actively raising their lambs. I suppose the thought of Darkspawn returning one day did not occur to them.
Have they returned?
The Grey Warden thinks so. A war may be in the offing. If so, we must get as far away from it as possible.
Could we not help in the battle?
Let the humans fight their battles, as we must fight our own.
Why did you believe in anything this Shamlin said?
He
This
seemed
human said?
honorable, and his care for your safety speaks well of him. I trust my judgment.
How did he know where to bring me?
He said he'd been looking for our clan, and had a hint of our whereabouts. As I said, you were fortunate. It is possible he sought a volunteer to join their order.
Dalish have joined these Grey Wardens
Indeed.
before.
The Grey Wardens once consisted of the best from all races. I know of no Dalish joining them since the days of the Darkspawn Wars, however.
What if he asks for one now?
It would be a great honor,
He's gonna
though I
ask
don't
me.
know why any Dalish
Surely.
would choose such a life. Regardless, he has not asked.
He's going to ask me. Are these Wardens great warriors?
They are the best and most noble of all races, Dalish. Few can achieve their standards.
I have no more questions about the Grey Warden
And do not
Keeper.
tarry. Find Tamlin quickly.
I am curious about these Darkspawn you mentioned.
Remember that Tamlin needs your help.
There's a lot of dialogue options. Didn't the Grey Wardens destroy the Darkspawn long ago?
They destroyed the last horde of Darkspawn to threaten the surface centuries ago. It doesn't mean they extinguished them all.
You think this cave was a Darkspawn lair?
Darkspawn are savage, uncultured creatures, more akin to locusts than men. They may have befouled the cave, but they did not build what is there. From the Warden's description, it may have been a temple devoted to an old god. Should we return, I may see it for myself.
Why did the Grey Warden think I had met a Darkspawn?
Darkspawn are filthy, diseased beasts that taint the very air around them. The Grey Warden seemed to think your illness came from this taint. Since you did not meet any Darkspawn, I don't see how that could be. No doubt he was mistaken.
What is a Darkspawn exactly? I've never seen
They are
one
mostly
before.
boogeymen, used to frighten human children. In modern times, they are rarely seen on surface lands. But rumor holds that great numbers dwell in the ancient tunnels of the Draganlan, the dwarves. They obliterate all that is in their path. Like a plague of locusts, they spread disease and misery when they come to the surface. An event to be feared, without doubt.
Could that bear-like monster have been a Darkspawn?
The old tomes say Darkspawn come in as many varieties as surface creatures. They also say that many Darkspawn are seen only during what the humans call a blight. Perhaps your bear monster was one of those.
Right, so I would just like to say I enjoy going through all dialogue, especially when it's to do with lore or the story or characters. It immerses me more in the world. And there's going to be other people like that are watching this video and that watch my channel. So I don't really want to skip any content like dialogue for people who like it. Now, I know there'll be people here just for the journey and the combat and the environments and the gear progression and stuff like that. So if ever there's a time when, you know, dialogue is a little bit too much for you, feel free to just skip to the, you know, the part where I'm not talking to somebody. But Dragon Age Origins is a very story-rich game. There'll be so much dialogue and it'll be a real shame if you miss any. So if you can and have the patience, just stick through it because it's hella worth it. Okay, so we've got Elf Woman, Pavel, and Hunter.
That Shenlin was a Grey Warden.
So you have returned to us, Dalish. We are grateful you're whole and well.
I'm glad to be here as well, Haren.
So you should be. What were you two thinking, wandering into that cave without first coming to tell the Keeper?
We wanted to see if there was anything to tell, Haren.
Once you saw what was inside, you should have returned. But you kept exploring, didn't you?
I suppose your youth can be forgiven. Sadly, Tamlin pays the price.
Losing you would be a terrible crime, Dalish. You belong to more than just yourself, or do you not remember?
What do you mean?
Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by
Why don't you tell it from here, Hachren?
Long ago, our people were slaves to the humans. Yes, slaves to a terrible empire the humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery. But the humans would not leave us be. They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants. A war erupted. The humans invaded our homeland in the name of their one god, denouncing our sacrilegious nation. And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands. To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart until the day the Elvenan have a homeland once more. We shall then return the old ways to those of our people who have lost them. We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path.
We are the last. Elfhennen, never again shall we submit it.
At least you remembered the oath of the Dales.
Not submit it.
I appreciate your forbearance nevertheless, Dalen. I will let you get back to your tasks. I pray you find Tamlin quickly.
I won't be going through all dialogue from every single character, because I feel like I would lose everybody's attention. So we'll just see what people have to say, see if they have to give us quests, or if there's anything of noteworthy importance. Let's loot these crates. Dalish boots, Dalish boots. Take that. Leather helm, rough. Okay, we can equip the helm actually, I forgot about that. Insufficient skill, not possible to pick. I need a key for that maybe. Another leather helm, okay. I don't think there's any point in me equipping these leather boots actually, because the Dalish boots I have on give me +3 defense, so I'll probably wait on that. Interesting noises. Cool creatures though.
It's good to see you healthy.
Thank the creators.
We
We
were
were
sure
sure
we'd
we'd
lose
lose you last night. Anathara, it's good to see you recovered.
How are the Hala faring, Marin?
They fare well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. One is heavy with calf, but it shouldn't be a problem. May I ask of Tamlin's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him.
Going to find him. Do not worry.
The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite fond of you.
The Hala are beautiful creatures.
I admire them for their strength and pride. They are equals, not servants like the Shenlin horses. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return.
Merrill.
The Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time.
Aren't you worried about getting sick?
A little, but the Keeper cured you. How dangerous could it be? Even if I get sick, finding Tamlin or something valuable will be worth it.
How much did the Keeper tell you?
Enough to pique my interest and my concern. You can explain the rest on the way.
I need supplies.
Master Island could help you, but do not tarry.
There's a random scroll underneath a weird looking lamp tree. Glad I found that. God, all I can hear is those Harla or whatever they're called going wah. Scout's bow.
By the creators, it is so good to see you whole and well. I was so worried.
They all got tattoos. You really shouldn't worry so much about me.
I can't help it, dear. I've raised you since your poor mother died. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened? Everyone says Tamlin may be dead.
He's missing. That's all we know right now.
That's awful. He's been a good friend to you since you were fledglings. You must be more careful. Your mother and father, may they rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks.
You've never spoken of my parents much, Ashala.
What happened to them is a sad tale, and it's in the past. Reopening old wounds benefits no one.
True, but I want to know. Persuade, don't we Dalish strive to learn of our past?
True. Perhaps you're old enough to hear this, though it hardly seems like the right time.
Is there ever a good time?
Very well. If I do not tell you now, you'll only wonder. Your mother was a hunter, one of the finest, and your father was the keeper before Marathari. He was with us for a very long time. Your mother was from another clan, and her elders did not approve of the match. She and your father had to meet in secret. One day, bandits caught them alone in the forest.
That fire effect's making me dizzy.
Your father was killed, but your mother escaped.
I always thought they died together.
Your mother held to life long enough to give birth to you. But grief racked her heart. One night she simply walked into the moonlight and never returned.
I wonder if we'll find her. My mother abandoned me.
She just couldn't carry on without your father. The clan decided not to discuss this around you, lest it poison your heart with sadness.
I can't believe I've never heard this tale.
Our people have learned to live with much sorrow. It seemed only right that we not dwell on it. Your mother did leave you a gift. Something of your father's for you to have once you were older. Perhaps the time has come.
You only remember this now?
I was waiting for the right time, until you were grown. But you are grown now, aren't you? Take this key. You'll see some chests behind the storage Aravel by the Halapan. One of them was your mother's. Its contents are yours if you wish.
Absolutely. I know exactly what chest she is on about. I see loot. An iron axe, which is basically fucking useless for me. Thanks, Mom. Heirloom necklace, 10% spirit resistance. Shit. Where's the new bow? Where's my new cool daggers? Fuck you, abandoning mother. Also, why would she leave that in a chest for me to be grown? Like, surely that's not that big of a deal. Alright, we'll equip them out of spite.
I want to go with you. Keeper Marathari probably won't approve, but I can help find Tamlin.
Okay, come with us.
Good.
More
I'll
the merrier.
follow you, just to make sure Meryl doesn't go running to the Keeper when you tell her I'm coming.
Awesome. Got someone else in our pack. Where is the guy that supplies us with gear? Who are you? Oh, that's the clan leader. Okay. I feel like I'm going in circles. I need to keep going this way. Pol and Junar.
Hello there.
Ah, it's good you're well. You weren't here when Paul arrived, were you?
I've heard of you. Everyone is talking about you and the other missing hunter. A Grey Warden brought you back here.
You're not Dalish, are you?
That obvious, is it? I just found your camp a couple of days ago. A lucky thing. I heard rumors in a nearby human village that a Dalish camp was close, and I hope to find your hunters in the forest.
You were fortunate I didn't shoot you, Paul. I thought you were a Shem, and a bandit at that. You're not the first city elf to rejoin his people. I'm sure you'll find life among us more satisfying than with the Shems, if no less harsh.
In the alienage, we hear terrible stories about the Dalish. They aren't true, right?
Only the parts where we sacrifice young elves to the gods.
Ha! That's funny. It is Funny, right? You don't actually do that.
I don't know if we actually do that. Imagine if it wasn't a joke. Okay, Ilen. Let's talk to
I'm glad
Ilen.
you recovered. Once we find Tamlin, we can concentrate on the journey northward.
Thank you for the bow, Master Island. It is light and sturdy, much better than the one I made last year.
Give it to me.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Clane tribes.
I will carry it with honor.
Could I ask for a bow as well, Master Island? Persuade?
One of my own crafting, perhaps?
Yes, thank you. Better be better than his. Otherwise I'm going to kill him and take his bow. And I'll kill you too for doing a
May
shit
not
job.
have a history, but you'll provide one for it soon enough, yes?
I would like to hear the story of your father's battle.
Then I am proud to tell it. Our clan was one of the first to flee the Dales. When we came to Ferelden, the fiercest of the Shimlin were the barbarians known as the Clane. We didn't wait for them to attack us. Every Dalish clan in Ferelden united to bring the battle to them.
There are more Dalish clans in Ferelden.
In Ferelden, in Orlais, wherever there are lands the humans cannot hold, we bring our Aravels. You met some at the last gathering. The ensuing battle went well for us. That day we carved out our reputation of being the deadliest archers. Our arrows won us the right to wander these woods at will. It was this very bow that my father used that day.
Thank you for the tale, Master Island, and especially the bow.
I want the special bow.
I will honor its history.
Why would you relinquish such a relic?
We are all the same clan. His hand is as my hand. I have relinquished nothing. It was my father who first spoke of the Vir Tanadal, the three ways of the hunter. The first is the Vir Asan, the way of the arrow, to reach for our goal unrelenting. The second is the Vir Borasan, the way of the bow, to bend but not to break. The last is the Vir Adalen, the way of the wood. We are as ancient as the forests, each tree a part of the greater land. All Dalish are united in this. One day, we shall have a homeland again.
May I see your crafts, Master Ilen?
Of course.
Island.
Take whatever you need.
Okay, now I can sell all of the stuff I have picked up. 26 out of 70, that's inventory capacity it seems. Okay. Maybe I'll keep this in case I need to kit out my party. Sell those because I already have that. Greatsword I might keep. Mace maybe. Sell all the bows as we got one already. What does he sell? I don't think I want to buy anything yet. I'll probably be able to find some good stuff in the open world, so yeah. Let's check out this bow that he's given me and we will then continue. Wait a second. Did I just sell that bow? He just made it for me. I think I sold it back to him. Oh no. Wait, was that the one he gave me? It's definitely better, and I've just absolutely cocked that up. Okay, let's go back to the woman and go back to the cave. I can't believe I just sold back the bow he gave me.
You're back. Are you ready to go now?
Venerel is coming with us. Any objections?
That depends on the keeper. I thought we're supposed to go alone.
Intimidate. I'm not going to lie. I'm not really a liar in real life, so I'm not going to do that. Should I ask her?
You said the cave is a dangerous place. You want to risk Venerel getting hurt? Or worse?
It's his own choice.
I should decide whether I'm willing to risk it or not.
Go tell the keeper that then.
Don't really want to be going behind people's backs, especially if they're in my clan. If they're random people, absolutely, I'll intimidate, persuade, lie, whatever, but not people that I'm close to.
Merrill yet. Is there something you need?
I want to bring Venerel to go with us to the cave.
Venerel? Are you certain? I'm already putting Merrill at risk. I don't want to lose you too.
I want to help, Keeper. If we can find Tamlin, it's worth the risk.
Very well then. You have my permission. And thank you for asking for it.
I think we're ready to go to the cave.
You're back. Are you ready to go now?
Absolutely. Let's head out now.
What about Fenrirel? You didn't think I'd notice him?
We asked. The Keeper has given her leave.
Then let us make haste while daylight lasts.
What? Why are the textures all biffed up again? Hold on. Okay, we've loaded back in and the textures are okay again. I don't know why, but it just seems to be when you're loading into this zone. Things seem to mess up a little, so... oh well.
There! More of the fiends ahead!
Genlock. Let's try my rapid fire. Rapid shot. Okay, that didn't seem too bad. Tank, can you take aggro, please? Thank you. Let's try rapid shot again. Wait, did I turn off rapid shot?
Were those Darkspawn?
You're asking me?
I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before?
I think I would have noticed.
Let's move on and hope we don't meet any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
Stop fussing over me.
You do look quite pale now that Meryl's mentioned it.
What are you implying?
Nothing. Forget I said anything. Let's go.
My character is pale because I am pale. I am pale now. I actually did used to go on the sunbeds a bit.
I wonder whose camp this is.
I've grown out of that phase.
Do you remember it being here?
No, this wasn't here. It's fresh.
The Grey Warden said he was returning to the cave. Perhaps this is his camp. If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that?
What?
Exactly. The forest is too... still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural.
Perhaps we'll see more walking
Would they come
corpses.
outside the cave? That would not be good.
That's an understatement.
The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
Come on then, stop your nattering. Tank, where are you? Oh wait, everybody's I've just realised I don't have a tank anymore.
I will make this quick. We can't let this
I think my range is too bad. All I could see was blocked, 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 blocked. Don't think my bow can shoot that far. Maybe if we didn't sell that good bow, I could have hit him from there. But guess what? Wolf is an idiot. Back in the cave we go. I don't know what that is. Seems like a bit of a glitch loading screen. I feel like there's meant to be loading screens, but my PC is quite beefy, so it just completely nullifies the... We'll take that to sell. What the fuck? Is that meant to be blood textures?
So these are the ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about.
Maybe they took him hostage? No. You're probably right.
Still, even if he's here somewhere, we need to find his body. Let's just pray we're wrong.
Okay, those textures were a little bit weird as we were walking down the stairs, but they seem to be okay now. So we did this cave before. I'm not sure if there's going to be loot anywhere else. We shall definitely go past the mirror this time, though. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, number 2. Have I got rapid? Yeah, I do have rapid fire on. I hope I don't die. Awesome. I really like that you regenerate health. What is going on with these textures, dude? I was going to say, I really like that you regenerate health. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game and see what I can do about these blood textures. Sorry about this, by the way. Old game, so there will be some glitches and bugs and screw-ups. Okay, we're back in. I did remove the texture mod that I had installed. And it seems that the blood puddles are normal? I can't really see much of a difference though, to be honest, so maybe the texture pack wasn't worth it after all. Can I press 2? Oh wait, I can change to daggers, can't I?
It is begun.
Chainmail boots and
as you say,
a garnet or garnet. I don't know how to say that. Come on, get out of the trap. Someone help me, please. Ooh, this guy has a yellow title, so he's harder than the other one. Let me try daggers. Okay, not too bad. Is that another level? Woohoo! We got 32 bronze off him. Okay, let's level up. Okay, we'll probably go 2 cunning and 1 dexterity. I'm going to go for pinning shot. A shot to the target's legs disables the foe, pinning the target in place unless it passes a physical resistance check and slowing movement speed otherwise. That will be good for anything that is chasing me. Duncan. Ooh, the Grey Warden's here. Let's see what he has to say about the mirror.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered.
If you heard the fighting, why didn't you help?
I would have, had I not been battling them myself. Not all the kills here were yours, as you can see. My name is Duncan, and it's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Andaran Atishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
And I am Fenarel. Did you come here alone, human? Battling all those creatures?
Yes, though I must admit you took a great deal of pressure off me. Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger.
We're looking for our brother Tamlin.
So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror.
You knew about the mirror?
Not when I found you. I needed to get you to your people quickly. But I knew I would find something like this. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume.
So it's true, I had the Darkspawn plague.
You have it still, and it will infect others so long as this mirror exists. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see.
Then what should I do?
First, we deal with the mirror. It is a pestilence and a threat.
He's a badass.
It is done.
That was easy
now
enough.
Let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure.
What about Tamlin?
There is nothing we can do.
I'm still alive, he could be too.
Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die, but Tamlin has no chance. Trust me, when I say that he is gone. Now we should return.
I would rather see that for myself. I'm not ready to give up the search just yet.
If you prefer, I can wait outside while you look around, but I assure you he will not be here. I suggest, however, leaving sooner rather than later. You are sick whether you feel it or not, and it does you no good to linger.
I just want to look around to make sure.
As you wish. I will see you back at camp.
Basically, I want to see if there's any loot past the mirror. Oh yeah, to see if Tamlin's there too. Shortbow elm. It is not better than ours. Oh no, is this all? So Tamlin is not here. A strange... Oh no.
Very well.
Okay, we've staggered that guy. No, attack. Okay, someone's almost dead. Okay, he's down. I think we'll be okay.
Very well.
Okay, there's more. I wonder what the strange statue was. Maybe we shouldn't go touching random stuff in creepy caves. So what is the statue? I can't really make out what it is.
I shall do it.
Heavy chainmail boots. Okay, that was totally not worth it. I wish I went back to camp with Duncan. I don't know if there's any sort of fast travel in this game. Maybe not. Maybe I will have to run all the way back to camp.
I'm relieved you have returned. And I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him?
The Grey Warden says we will find nothing.
I see. Meryl, what about the mirror? Did you bring anything back?
I can answer that, Keeper. I destroyed the mirror.
I intended to use it to find a cure for this mysterious illness. I trust you had good reasons for your actions.
There is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel, then, Duncan. Meryl, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper. Right away.
Darlene, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
Very well, Keeper.
Tell Haren Pyvel what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
Okay, my current quest. Speak to Haren Pyvel. He's over there.
So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us?
The Grey Warden says he is, but I'm not sure.
Even if he's not, we must leave soon. To think I'd live to see this. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence.
Deep. I don't recognize that
Our
poem.
ancestors did not age as we do. The Shemlin brought a quickening to our blood that changed us forever. Instead of death, those weary of life would pass into Uthanera, the waking slumber. In doing this, they made way for the young. It was supposed to be a beautiful time, a celebration of the Elder's long life and contribution to his people. Alas, we have no such ceremonies these days.
Keeper wants me to tell you to prepare a service.
Of course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin.
I wonder if he is dead.
The creators must come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on.
Thank you, Hahren.
I ask only one thing, if I may. This Grey Warden. You have met him now, yes? Is he a good man?
He saved my life and is a friend to the clan. Even though I don't know if we should trust him yet, he did save my life.
Interesting. What is it he talks to the Keeper about, I wonder? Perhaps you should go and ask.
Your Keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
Me, a Grey Warden? This is madness.
This is not madness, Dalish. Your survival depends on it.
The Darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that, but it means joining us.
Will I be able to return to my clan?
We do not know. But we could not watch you suffer. The Grey Warden offers you a way to survive.
This is not simply charity on my part. I would not offer this if I did not think you had the makings of a Grey Warden. Let me be clear. You will likely never return here. We go to fight the Darkspawn, a battle that will take us far from your clan. But we need you, and others like you.
Say hello, Arwen. Hello. Not very talkative, this one. I am honoured by your offer. I might as well not be rude to him.
A great army of Darkspawn gathers in the south. A new blight threatens the land. We cannot outrun this storm. Long ago, the Dalish agreed to aid the Grey Wardens against a blight should that day arrive. We must honor that agreement. It breaks my heart to send you away, as it would to watch you die slowly from this sickness. This is your duty and your salvation.
This is all I've ever known. This is my home.
A home that Darkspawn may tear apart. This way you can find a cure and protect your clan. Have courage.
I cannot express my sadness at sending one of our sons off into such danger, away from the clan that loves him. But if this is what the creators intend for you, Dalish, meet your destiny with your head held high. No matter where you go, you are Dalish. Never forget that.
If this is my duty, then I will go.
I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalish. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
I hope it gives me good stats.
Gift. So, are you ready to go?
I would like to stay for Tamlin's funeral.
We have much ground to cover, but I cannot deny you that. Say your farewells. Then we must be off.
Come then, Dalish. Before the creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
It's crazy that there's so many different origin stories, and this is only one of them. This is one of 2 Elvish origins, so I'm guessing everyone's start will be different from what you pick. I don't think I've ever done this one before. I can't really remember any of them, but I certainly don't remember this one. Goodbye everyone, I am on the search for some better gear. It's not supposed to be a black screen, is it? I think it's bugged. I have no mods installed. I don't understand what's going on. Oh man, I'm gonna have to restart the game again.
hinterlands to the ruin of Ostergard.
Oh my god, is it bugged again? What the fuck? Ah. Am I just able to get past this cutscene? Oh, it's just fully bugged. I can't do it. So I'm having some problems getting this to work. I've looked on Reddit and it says put all the graphics details in the lowest settings. So I'm going to give that a go and hope for the best.
Your keeper and I have We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostergard, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostergard long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelin. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
These
Not
graphics.
if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I don't know if I was able to pick my name, but apparently my name is Theron. I am Theron, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor.
You know of the Dalish, King Kaelin?
I wish I knew more, but your people aren't exactly fond of mine. For good reason. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realise things were going so
I'm not
well.
even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
My clan would be spitting at my feet if they saw me bow to a human king.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
He didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously.
True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you mean? What ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining, in order to become a Grey Warden. The joining is what will cure you of the suffering your tainted blood surely brings you. If it had been possible, I would have done it before now.
Am I the only recruit you have?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
Why is this ritual so secret?
The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
Why didn't you tell me about this cure before?
It is a secret, and it is not a simple antidote. The joining is what will make you a Grey Warden.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Hell yeah. Area unlocked. Ostagar. Cool music. Now let me put it back in high detail because this looks so ugly. Just don't crash on me again, please. So much better. And with that, I think the adventure for day 1 is over. Now, aside from the glitchy bugs and crashes and texture mess-ups, I'm actually having a really good time. I can already tell that the story is so rich and fruitful that I'm going to be learning a lot about this world all over again. Now, this was just the intro, so if you are more interested in the combat and the enemies and, you know, the progression through the main story, then you'll probably see more of that. I think just at the beginning of the game, obviously, you're talking to a lot of people, getting a feel for the world and the characters and the lore. So I am talking to people just to immerse myself more in the world and hopefully get you more immersed if you are listening to all the dialogue and whatnot. So maybe in the next episode we'll see more combat, more gear level ups, and yeah, I'm excited to see where the story takes us next because I can't remember. I hope you've enjoyed episode 1, and if you have, please give me a like and subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be playing this game up until the end. I'm going to be releasing 1 episode per week, so I would really enjoy you being on this adventure with me until the end. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I will see you on the next episode.